So we got an half decent pollock here. We're going to turn that into dinner. So first things first, we scale it. That's these first scale. Now I'm doing it in my shed because my little sink at home indoors ain't big enough, so I can make a mess in the shed as much as I like. Now that is exactly what I'm doing, making a mess in the shed. That's why us geezers have sheds. Right, that's it, flop him over. Next thing to do is I'm going to cut all the fins off, and the reason I'm going to cut the fins off is because I want the flesh that's not going to be, what's not going to be filleted is going to be boiled up and make a stock for making a sauce. In other words, we don't waste anything, do we? We could say we don't waste nothing, but that means nothing. Hold on, that's not right, is it? If you don't waste nothing, it means you must waste something. And we cut all the fins off. And that's all going to go either in the fire or in the compost. But once again, if you're going to compost it, you've got to have a sealed, rat-proof compost heap. And you could find that on YouTube. I love YouTube. It's got the answers to everything. But you have got to take it all with a bit of pinch of salt, because some people put things on there that aren't always really up to scratch. But there you go, it gives you a good view on life. Not everyone's perfect. Can't all be like me, can they? You know I'm joking. Right, there we go. And got next. It'll all get washed. Right there then. I'm going to go down that way first. I know the belly is this way, but if it has got roe, it'd be nice to discover it. And the roe would be in that direction if there is going to be some. That's it, look at that. And then this way is the belly, and we got nothing there at all, but the liver is good. Now this pollock is really hungry, and there's the liver. There's the liver. And this one's got a slight bit of damage there, look. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. But we don't want to spoil that. We don't want that little gland there. So that's it. That's the liver. Right. So, you didn't see me do most of that because I forgot to put it on, but what we've ended up with is we've ended up with liver and roe. Nice bits of roe, they're in the bowl, and so is the liver. The liver looks okay, there's no damage to it, so that's going to get edited. Right, that goes in there, right. Now we can now do, we've got to cut the gill covers out. goes in there. There we go. How are we doing? Yeah. Now, fillets. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow the bones round. Like so. Got scales on it. Scales acts like a shield to the knife. You do need a sharp knife, but you can buy these cheap sharpeners that you just draw it through, and they work perfectly well. And you're running down onto them bones all the way. Now, a professional filleter will probably just pull that back now and rip it out, rip it off the bones, but for some reason it don't always happen. It don't always go neat as you would like, and I don't want to waste flesh. And the belly part of a pollock is bone free, and it's gorgeous. So I just tease it off the bones. Once we get past the rib cage, you've got the whole thing. There's the ribs. Just get them out. As I say, it is fiddly. You don't have to fiddle quite as much as I'm fiddling, but I think it's worth it, because you're going to end up with a really nice strong and big fillet. Look at that. And see, that is totally bone free, all of that. We've still got a little bit of fin there, but we can just take that off of there. Oh, and we've been lucky here too, the lateral line is also pulled out, so that is almost, apart from that bit of fin, which we get rid of, that is bone free. Look at that. How nice is that? That's going to go. Right, we've got to take the eye out. Now, when we boil these bones up, the remainder up, we take the eye out. I don't know why. It was just said to me once that the eye puts flavour in that's not good. So there you go, one eye out. Right, let's have a new bit of paper. We don't mind the expense, do we? Just a new bit of paper. Let's go for it. Blow the expense. Give the cat another goldfish. And again, after all, as I said, we've taken this from nature to feed us. We've got a duty to not to waste it. So many people do it and just waste. I mean, we've got food bins. People, the council are giving us food bins to throw wasted food in. There shouldn't be any wasted food. If you don't eat it one day, eat it the next day, for goodness sake. But then, you see, it's about education, I suppose. I mean, a lot of people, the way we've been brought up in a privileged society, when I say privileged, our forefathers made it so that we were wealthy and rich. I'm not going to go into how come we got wealthy and rich, But we did, and we are, despite what people say. I remember a little joke from one of our favourite local characters who said that there's a particular country area of ours, and they think that people in need are people that have to share a pony. But people in need are people that don't have bread, not can't afford to put butter on it. They don't have bread. And so therefore it is a sin to waste anything. And we are also fortunate that our forebears made it so that we haven't starved. There we go. There we are, look at that. And we've got all that, but we left behind the bones from the rib cage, but we can just lift them out. There we go. That can go in there actually. And then we got those are the rib. That's the lateral line, which is also quite bony. There we go. And we can pull that out just like that. Right, that's super duper. That can now go into the kitchen and be washed and cut into proportions, ready for cooking. And last but not least, we take that eye out, so that can come out, and that's ready to go now to be boiled up. Yeah, boiled up to make stock. Right, let's tidy up here now. So we've got two nice fillets there from the smaller one. Then there's fillets there all ready for the freezer, and we've got fillets here all ready to go in the freezer. Then we've got the cod roe. We've got the roe, 2 lots of roe and the liver, and then the remainder, all the bones and the heads are in the saucepan ready to be boiled to make stock. So there we go, no waste. There we go, there's the bones have been taken out, and that's the remainder now boiling away. Oh, there's the bones in the bucket, ready to go to the allotment or to be burned, and that's now going to get sieved to make our stock. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, there we go. And that's going to make our stock. Need that to filter through now. And there's some of our fish stock. All ready to be made into a sauce. You can add your herbs if you wish, or you can just put it in after you've fried your fish. You can put it in the frying pan, add some corn flour to make it into a thicker sauce, and it makes a cracking sauce. That's all the bones and the head and so on. Nothing's wasted.